Hello and welcome to another After Effects tutorial. Today we will be talking all about transitions. So what are transitions? Transition is a video editing trick to make your video play smoother. It basically joins two videos into one. It hides the cut. Number 3, the glow fade transition. Let's see how it looks first and let's dive right into After Effects to make it. So first thing first, we need two video clips, video clip 1 and video clip 2. Now, one thing to remember is to create an overlap between clip 1 and clip 2. So as you can see, I have about 10 frames overlap. First thing first, let's animate video 2 to start at 0% opacity and go to 100% opacity, and video 1 to start at 100% opacity and go to 0. Let me repeat that. Video 2 0 to 100 and video 1 100 to a 0. Let's create an adjustment layer. Now in that adjustment layer, I'm going to add the effect blur. I'm going to add Gaussian blur, but if you search blur, you can get that. Now check the repeat edge pixels so that it's nice, and set the blurriness up to your liking. Now I've set it to a random number. Now let's come at the bang center of the transition period. That would be that there is 10 frames of overlap, so it would be frame 5. Now at middle, we would keep the adjustment layers opacity to 100, and at both ends we will make it 0. So now let's add another effect, the glow. Now after adding glow and adjusting the radius of the glow, we can see the effect is ready. So how is the effect? Comment down below how you like this effect. Wow, it looks really nice. Let's keep it moving. Number 2. So number 2 is, I like to call it the zoomy zoom zumba. Okay. Now to create this zoomy zoom zumba transition, we need to first set the project. How we do that is, again, let's have this thing. Again, the video 2 clip needs to be at the top and the video 1 clip needs to be at the bottom. Now let's create the overlap. Now again, we can see there is about 10 frames of overlap. Now let me zoom into the product, or let me zoom into the project. Okay, next thing, we are going to adjust the anchor points. Now every time we just like to keep it at center. For this time, we will keep it at opposite ends. Like for this one, video 2, the layer's anchor point would be at the top right corner, and video 1's anchor point would be at the bottom left corner. Now let me set the framing right around 10 frames like we discussed before. Wow, I'm literally counting the frames. Now here the scale needs to be 0 and vice versa. Here the scale needs to be 100. So now video 1, play it. Now it will look as if the video is crushing video 1. Now we can see the final result here. Well, it looks really cute, but there are some variables that we can do. So number 2 variant. For this, we just need to do a minor setting change. Now when you look back into the project, you can see there are keyframes. Go to the first keyframe and break the chain link. Chains are supposed to be broken, you know. Now here, if it says 00 and 00, change it to 100 and 00 and vice versa. And at the end keyframe, also change this thing to 100 and 00. Now we have an effect like this. It looks like the video 2 is coming from above and crushing video 1, but not uniformly. Now another variant can be made, so let's talk about that. Number 2 variant. Number 2. Project. Now just change the x and y coordinates of this. 100 becomes 0 and 0 becomes 100. Yeah, at the last keyframe, again let's do the same thing. 100 becomes 0 and 0 becomes 100. Now it slides to the left. Alright, comment down below which side it is sliding actually. Now let's go to number 1. This is the most creative and easiest of them all. So here again, let's see how it's being done. It's looped here, but you may loop it, you may not loop it, that's up to you. Again, we have an overlap. Now for this one, we need the video 1 to be at the top. That's the only exception. Now the bottom video 2, forget about it, man. Just forget it. That does not exist. We are just concerned about video 1 now. Now from the effects, just search page turn. In fact, just type in page and you'll get the effect. So now let's set the anchor points to this thing. Now what I've done is I've created a thickness of this, and I've added a keyframe in between as well. So it's not linear, it's a bit curved, the motion. As you can see, it's kind of jumpy at the end. So what we are going to do is we're going to make this keyframe go further up, this handle go further up. Now move back the keyframe to the last frame. Now it looks as if the video 1 was taken right off video 2. Okay, comment down below out of all the 3 effects which one you liked the most. For the love of God, please subscribe. Okay, comment down below your favorite part and comment down below your favorite transitions. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Ta-da, bye-bye. Keep practicing and please don't pick up fights with a lion. Okay.